Welcome back to Practice on Fire. I'm Graham Dersley, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the origin story of Practice on Fire. And then, as promised, I'm going to tackle the 4 essential ingredients to a thriving dental career. So, what is Practice on Fire? At its core, it started as a small group, around 20 highly motivated dentists who weren't satisfied with the status quo. We experimented, shared ideas, and pushed boundaries. Think of it like Kaizen on steroids. But instead of one practice making incremental improvements, we had 20 brains, 20 practices, and endless innovation. Not every idea worked, but the best ones, they transformed our practices so profoundly that it feels like we're living in an entirely different career path than most dentists. The results speak for themselves. High income, lower stress levels, less reliance on hygiene-heavy revenue models, reduced dependence on PPOs, more patients who actually want the treatments we love to provide, fewer patients who view us as salespeople trying to fund our next boat payment.
A, B, C. A always be B, C closing. Always be closing. Always be closing.
The bottom line? We're working the hours we want, doing the procedures we enjoy, at reasonable fees for appreciative patients. But what's success at work if it doesn't spill over into your personal life? At Practice on Fire, we're talking about more time off, no extended hours or burnout, financial freedom that allows retirement in your 40s or 50s, a low-stress life both in and out of the office. At some point, keeping these best practices to ourselves felt downright selfish. So we launched Practice on Fire 2.0, a platform designed to share our insights with dentists who are ready to swallow the red pill and make lasting changes in their careers. But, and here's the big but, this isn't for everyone. It's going to require breaking old habits, ditching overthinking, and committing to decisive action. So let's talk about the 4 pillars that drive everything we do here at Practice on Fire. The 4 pillars of practice success. Now, pillar number 1 is clinical skills. Dentistry starts here. You can't deliver exceptional results without solid clinical skills. While there are few shortcuts in this area, adding 1 or 2 profitable niche procedures can make a world of difference. Sure, you can build a practice by sticking to basic fillings and crowns, but it's an uphill climb. The good news? There's no shortage of CE courses and clinical training programs out there. Whether it's mastering implants, diving into advanced cosmetics, or refining your endo game, the resources are endless. Here's the thing. Clinical skills are just one piece of the puzzle. That old advice from your dental school professors, just be a good dentist and everything else will fall into place, was well-intentioned but dead wrong. In today's world, being clinically skilled isn't enough. To truly thrive, to have a practice that's profitable, stress-free, and filled with motivated patients, you need more. You need business savvy to streamline your systems. You need marketing expertise to attract the right patients, and sales confidence to guide patients to yes with clarity and trust. Clinical skills might get you in the game, but business, marketing, and sales are what make you a top performer. At Practice on Fire, we're not here to reinvent the CE wheel. Instead, we focus on the other 3 pillars of practice success, the ones most dentists ignore entirely. Because let's face it, all the clinical expertise in the world won't save you from a chaotic schedule, a broken business system, or a practice filled with low-value, unmotivated patients. We'll guide you in choosing the right clinical paths to grow your skill set. But our real magic happens in those other 3 pillars. That's where transformation lives. And that's where we shine. Pillar number 2 is business systems. A practice that runs like a well-oiled machine isn't just productive, it's stress-free. Imagine this: no micromanaging, no finger pointing, no drop balls or missed opportunities. At Practice on Fire, we've developed systems for accountability, efficient scheduling, same-day dentistry workflows, tax optimization, smart delegation, and more. When you have systems in place, your practice doesn't just grow, it scales, and that's a game changer. Pillar 3 is attracting high-value patients. Here's the harsh truth: traditional dental marketing is broken. It fills your schedule with bargain hunters looking for cheap cleanings, patients who have zero real concern for their oral health, people who disappear the moment their insurance coverage is maxed out. At Practice on Fire, we flip this script. Instead of sifting through dozens of low-value patients to find one motivated person, we attract pre-motivated patients who are ready to invest in their health. These patients have a specific problem they want to fix. They're ready to pay for a solution and aren't hung up on whether insurance covers every penny. When your chair is filled with these kinds of patients, your stress plummets and your production soars. Pillar 4 is case acceptance. This might be the most overlooked pillar in dentistry. Most dentists go their entire careers winging it when it comes to case presentations. Worse, most dental schools teach this entirely wrong. Case acceptance isn't about educating uninterested patients and somehow building value. Wallet biopsies, pushy sales tactics, or tailoring treatment based on insurance coverage just doesn't work. Our system gives you a proven framework for presenting treatment in a way that feels natural, confident, and pressure-free. You'll be able to propose high-value, complex treatments without scaring patients away or making them feel cornered. And here's the beauty of it: they'll always understand their options, including lower-tier solutions, along with the trade-offs that come with each choice. No hard sells, no awkward conversations. Just clarity, trust, and a higher yes rate than you ever thought possible. It's truly the best of all worlds, and once you master it, it won't just change your case acceptance, it'll change your entire career. We have proven strategies for this, and they work over and over again. These 4 pillars aren't about tweaking small details for a 2% growth bump. We're talking about massive transformation, practices that double or even triple in revenue, while simultaneously reducing stress and freeing up your time. Dentistry is a choose-your-own-adventure career. Whether your goal is early retirement, a 3-day work week, or doubling your income, these concepts will help get you there. Next up on the podcast, I'm going to dive into the first ingredient of a thriving dental career: clinical skills, including how to organize a systematic CE curriculum that will maximize your progress, confidence, and profitability. This episode is brought to you by Practice on Fire, a platform dedicated to helping dentists like you conquer your most frustrating career challenges to unlock the path to a thriving practice. Here's the deal. We're all about sharing tons of actionable content for free. We want you to walk away with strategies that make a real difference in your career. But if you're ready to go deeper, to truly transform your practice and life, then our premium platform is your next step. What's inside? At Practice on Fire, we dive into the essential and often overlooked pillars of a successful dental career: business systems. Build efficiency that frees you up to focus on what matters. Marketing. Attract the right patients, the ones who need and value your care. Case acceptance. Master the art of helping patients say yes with confidence. We've got hours of pre-recorded courses, but here's the game changer: an active community that guides you step by step through implementation. No more spinning your wheels in frustration. Think about it. Many dentists invest over 7 figures in their careers between student loans and practice ownership, but they've never invested in the critical skills that make the difference between struggle and success. Visit practiceonfire.com for free downloads, implementation guides, and details about how to take your career and practice to the next level. Want to take the hot seat? Think your practice could use a makeover? Apply to be a guest on our podcast. We'll give you an honest, no-holds-barred evaluation of your practice. Expect raw feedback, a breakdown of your numbers, and a tailored plan to tackle your bottlenecks. Vulnerability is required. Transformation guaranteed. Apply using the link in the show notes. All right, team, your transformation starts here. Let's light this fire.